welcome to Demolition Dark. My name is Evan, and I'm glad you're here. Now, we have yet another scenery change, or background change. I don't know. I don't know what you call it. We have another change, though. It has gotten to the point where it is literally too cold to film in the garage. So I'm currently in my basement. I have turned my basement into essentially a indoor/winter range for if it's obviously too cold or maybe even too hot. I don't know, but you probably saw the title and the thumbnail. I got a new gun with some of my Christmas money. I got an AK. So this over here, it does say AK-47. Obviously, yes, that is what it is. I think it's an AKM though. I say that because of the pick rail up here. I literally just got this thing yesterday. I haven't even had this for 24 hours, but I've done some shooting with it. And now I'm going to review it. So, sorry. Before, well, not before, but I guess let's just start. So, I guess we'll just start with like manual of arms. Right here, you have your selector. On it, it says safe and auto. Safe is not safe. Safe is manual. But yeah, this is either manual or full auto. You have a mag release right here. This is an 8-round mag. It can fit 9, but I think it's actually an 8-round mag because if I put a 9th in there, it does have a little bit of trouble cycling, both in manual and auto. But I mean, I had to figure that out on my own because this magazine is completely unlabeled. So, yeah. So over here on the right side of the gun, you have your, I guess you would call that a breech, I think. I don't know. I'm not a gunsmith. So those of you who are gunsmiths and those of you who are AK guys, you're going to need to explain some things because, frankly, I don't know. But, anyways, again, this is, I guess, your breech. But where's your charging handle? Well, it's actually on the other side of the gun. It is right here. That is your charging handle. This is obviously unloaded, so I could dry fire that. Trigger, kind of a long trigger. If it's unloaded, it's pretty instant. If it's loaded, you got a couple of sling mounts on here. You have that one on the stock. Then you have this one right here just below. I do believe that is the gas block. Again, AK guys / gunsmiths, you're gonna have to tell me, is this the gas block? I don't know. I think it is. I'm not sure. I watched Brandon Herrera, but I haven't learned too much. But yeah. Anyways, let me just quickly take this barrel well, not barrel shroud, but this barrel off. Well, I'm not taking the barrel off. I'm taking like the second half of the barrel / gas block off. I don't know. It's a bit difficult to get off. But anyways, now into the weird part. So AKs are usually chambered in 7.62 by 39. It's a pretty big round. Pretty decent round from what I've heard. It's got pretty good stopping power. But if you take a look at this, remember this is not flagging. I have the gun right here. At least I don't think it's flagging. I have the gun right here. This is just the other half of the barrel / quote gas block question mark. As you can see, that is a lot bigger than 7.62 by 39. Or I guess 5.45 as well. I actually don't think I've seen 5.45 before. You know, I have not seen 5.45. Huh. I'm gonna have to look up. I've seen like snap caps for 7.62 by 39. So I'll have to look up. With that knowledge, I'll have to look up 7.62 by 39 versus 5.45 for newer models of AK. But again, that is a lot bigger. Oh. Okay. Hi. That is a lot bigger than 7.62 by 39. So, but this is an AK-47. So what is it chambered in? Hi. Are you going to lay in my... I think my cat is going to lay in my lap. Ooh. Oh yes. Smell the AK. You're gonna lay it down, aren't you? Anyways. I'm sorry. I can't give you much attention right now. Despite this literally saying it is an AK-47, I don't think this is an AK-47. This thing, I think this thing is actually an AK-50 Lite. Brennan Herrera, can you explain that? I'm kidding. But the reason I say that is because this is what it's chambered in. That's 50 Beowulf. That is what the AK-50 Lite that Brennan Herrera custom made is chambered in. 50 Beowulf. So, again, this is an AK-50 Lite. I don't know how I got my hands on an AK-50 Lite, but okay. But, just to show you, real quick, fits perfectly in the magazine. I'm obviously not going to load this right now. I have done some shooting with this thing. It does have the power of 50 Beowulf, of 50 Beowulf Softhead, but yeah. So close-ish range. But yeah, I really like this thing. Sorry, Giddy. Sorry if I flagged you guys. I really like this thing. As you can tell, it's gold-plated / electro-plated. Got the classical wood accents. By far, one of my favorite guns. One of my 3 favorite guns, actually. So I have essentially 3 guns in my number 1 spot. That would be my my Dart No Defense Wolf, the 50 Beowulf AR-15 that I have, and then the other one, the one that I actually essentially just reviewed, the A-Line Thunder, chambered in, again, essentially a form of 50 Beowulf. It's called 500 Thunderhead, or 500 Thunder Foam, sorry. But yeah, this now sits in the #1 spot among those two. I really like this thing. But yeah, that is, I guess that's going to be it for today's video. Again, anything that I got wrong regarding this thing, you gunsmiths and AK guys can tell me in the comments. Kindly correct me, please. I'm eager to learn, of course. But again, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you all did enjoy. And I guess I'll see you next time.